Morgan joins us now, first in the morning, as always, with entertainment. Morgan, good Monday morning to you. And Taylor Swift thanking her fans for help making, quote, her greatest dream come true.
This is huge news for Swifties, for Taylor Swift. She has finally bought back her master recordings. This is huge news for her. She has spent several years re-recording her albums called Taylor's Version just so she could have control of her own music again. So this is what she had to say. She says, "I've been bursting into tears of joy at random intervals ever since I found out that this is really happening. I really get to say these words. All the music I've ever made now belongs to me." So if you remember back in 2019, her masters were sold to Scooter Braun. Scooter Braun used to be the manager to Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, I mean, huge names. At the time, she said that this was essentially the worst case scenario. She'd also accused him over the years of allegedly bullying her and manipulative tactics. So what did she do? She decided to get control in her only way, which was to re-record this music. Her fans supported her in such a big way. So now that she actually owns the recordings, she's re-recorded 4 albums. She's basically done now. Now that she owns all her masters, she's good. So with that, fans were expecting this big announcement to come out that she was going to re-record Reputation. Well, she owns it now. So now it's #1 in iTunes. It kind of dethroned Miley Cyrus.
Miley, yes.
Album kind of took away the thunder from her a little bit. I'm sure Miley Cyrus would have chosen a different day to release that album if she knew that this news was coming out with Taylor Swift. But, you know, big news for her, very exciting. And I'm just so happy, you know, she's really inspired a lot of other artists to negotiate owning their masters when it comes to negotiations with their music because of what Taylor's had to go through.
That's the big takeaway that I've been reading about here is, yes, this is really a message for those up-and-coming artists to make sure that you own your music and you maintain that ownership.
Absolutely. So, yeah, big news for Swifties.
But Taylor has a bit of a track record for this, doesn't she?
Well, it depends on who you ask. I don't want the Swifties come after me. It's Monday. I'm not ready for the hate. But, yes, if you look back, she has made big announcements about new albums coming out and kind of taking away some thunder of other artists like Billie Eilish in the past, and she came out with a new album. So, yes.
I mean, I'm sure purely coincidental,
Don't come after me, Swifties.
but yeah,
gotta start some fire.
What is,
Right? Yeah.
What is Taylor news?
I'm with Morgan. It's Monday.
You know,
Come
it's
on.
Monday.
Let's just.
Okay, let's stay on the celebratory track here. Hailee Steinfeld also celebrating.
This is so exciting. So she just got married over the weekend to Josh Allen. Everybody knows and loves Josh Allen as the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. This is so exciting. That's their engagement photo there. You know, it's really funny seeing the paparazzi videos or photos of her in her dress, and you know, people couldn't really get too close to their ceremony over the weekend. But this is such exciting news. I mean, Josh Allen was named MVP just this past February. That's when they first made their red carpet debut. They'd been linked since 2023. And then she's just come off this insane success of Sinners, the horror film with Michael B. Jordan, and that broke records at the box office. So they're just this sweetheart couple. You know, we've watched her grow up in front of our eyes with True Grit.
Yeah.
Remember True Grit? That's when we first saw her really.
And she has really been, by the way, embraced by Buffalo. That's known as the Queen City. I know when the engagement was announced, there were billboards up in the city that said, the Queen City has got a new queen.
I mean, that's not always the case, right?
Yeah.
So they're just beloved couple, and I'm so happy for them. So big news.
By the way, if you're a Josh Allen fan like I am, I'm wondering, did he end his vows with Go Bills?
You know,
because he does that with every interview he does.
Somebody better have. Oh, and by the way, I think Larry David was at the wedding too, of all people.
Of course.
You know, why not? Why not?
He'd be a fun wedding guest.
I think he'd be amazing.
All right, thank you, Morgan.
All right, thanks, you too.
Appreciate it.